Hi there, everybody. My name is Jimmy Nolan, and I'm going to be your IB Astronomy teacher this year. And I wanted to ask a couple of favors from you before we meet and just try to introduce myself a little bit. Since this is so weird, I want to attempt from the beginning to set up a community within our class so that whenever things get complicated or frustrating or hard, we're going to learn to depend on one another. So I'm going to start by telling you who I am. I started at Bel Air High School in 1996, but before that, I graduated with a physics and astronomy degree in 1995 from Mississippi State, and I moved to Houston. I came to University of Houston and spent about a year in the space physics group in the physics department at University of Houston, and I was not thrilled with the work I was doing. And later on in life, I'll come back to research, but at the time, I was ready to start a career, and so I went over to the education department. I lucked into an opportunity to interview at Bel Air, and it was for a computer science position. It wasn't physics, it wasn't astronomy. So in 1996, I started teaching computer science. I did that until, oh gosh, 2008, with some other things in there as well. But I was teaching computer science that whole time. But I've also taught web design and computer math. And in 2008, I got an opportunity to make my own course, and I thought I'm going to make an astronomy class. So I did that, and then a few years later was able to design from that an IB astronomy class, which we'll learn what that really means. And then a few years after that, I started doing physics. And it wasn't long after that until I couldn't do all three courses. So I gave up computer science. Now I teach AP Physics C, both mechanics and electricity and magnetism, and I teach IB astronomy. I'm very involved in the IB program. Um, so any of the questions you have about being an IB candidate, junior or senior, and the exams and the extended essay and all that kind of stuff, internal assessments, I'm going to be your guide for that kind of stuff. So don't worry about that. We're going to figure that out as we go. I've never been a teacher anywhere else. I've been at Bel Air this entire time. And it's because I like the people I get to work with, the students, make it something I want to keep doing. So I'm eager to do that. I'm eager to try and make these connections somehow in this new digital format, which brings me to what I need you to do first. The first thing I need you to do is go to belair.org and click on the distance learning website and figure out how to read your HISD email, your Outlook email. That's going to be key. We're going to use it a lot. It's going to be part of how we use Teams and how we turn in assignments, and everything's going to be centered around you making sure you have access to your HISD email. So that's what's on the screen here is the page from the distancelearningbhs.com on the How Do I tab, how to get to your email. So make sure you do that. I noticed not everybody was listed in my hub or its learning page yet. So I'm going to send out, when I send out this email with the video that I'm making right now, I'm also going to send out a link to the syllabus. So I have a few things I want you to do. I'm asking you to do just actually a couple of things for this week. And the links to sign up for these things are on the syllabus, which is linked on its learning. But I'm going to send the link to the syllabus out just in case you don't have access to its learning yet. There is a homework system we're going to use called UT Homework, or the Quest UT Homework system, and I need you to sign up for that. It's linked right, where is it? There it is. So this link takes you right to the page where you can create your account and sign in. Um, we're also going to be using this textbook a lot throughout the school year. There's no signing up for that. There's just a link to it. So that you don't really have to sign up for, but there's the book. We're going to use it a lot. And the other thing I need you to do is sign up for the Remind service. I'm sure you're using that with other classes. Um, so make sure you sign up for those two things, the UT Homework Quest system and the Remind system. There's also a link on the syllabus to our, make sure you have Teams already, but I'm assuming if you don't, then we'll figure that out soon enough. But there's a Google Calendar that I maintain with our scope and sequence, like what topics we're covering, and I'll put tests on there. There's also information on here about the topics we're going to cover. Before anybody asks, yes, black holes are on here. That's what people ask me. Yes, we're going to talk about aliens. We're going to do all those things. And this is an IB course, so there will be some times when the people who have to test for the IB diploma will get sort of um, one kind of an assignment, and everybody else may get a different kind of an assignment. Um, so essentially, I'm hoping that what we're going to do is figure out in this bizarre scenario how to basically reinvent school and reinvent the way I've done IB astronomy in the past by having you guys become, the first point of contact for one another. You're going to make groups, and those groups are going to be your like go-to, work environment to get lab work done and homework done and to study for tests. And everybody's going to take tests on their own, but having that place, you can always reach out to me, of course, and I'm hoping to have a lot of that interaction. I really enjoy that, but I'm gonna need your teams to be your like home, the first place you go to. And so I wanted to have this video introduction as a way of saying who I am, but also, I need you to meet me in this new space, ready to make it up as we go. It's going to be fun. I really enjoy teaching, and I really enjoy teaching astronomy, and we're going to do some fun and crazy stuff. So I look forward to actually seeing people and talking to people as we do this. Okay, we're going to have a great year. Thanks, everybody.